Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Nicely done. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155. Club up. I like this play.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke. Surely it's going to.
Yeah, it was a narrow miss.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the day. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
That's nicely done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Super shot, that. He's currently tied for 15th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
This player is putting for fun.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the 5-wood. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move them into a tie for second.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Quality shot, that one. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. This one has eyes for the hole. He's currently tied for first. Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. A quality shot, that.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
This one's tracking. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Opting for the 5-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Putting for birdie here.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 8 under for the tournament. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Attaboy, good shot. 15 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, well played.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th ridge, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Opting for the 5-wood. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Yeah, nicely holed. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
That is a touch of class from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
That's not the one he wanted.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She got one back on that last hole.
Well, it was a bold strategy, but it looks like it's going to pay off. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Wow, did this come out beautifully. Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. It's on a great line. Beautiful shot. And now that finds him in first place. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke, bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to put this one downhill.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
That should find the cut stuff. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, how about that? Holding one from off the green for eagle. What a way to sign off the day.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 3M Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Time for the second shot into the first.
They've chosen to club down here.
Oh, my. That one had eyes for the flag the whole way.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And the extremely long putt will drop. Well done.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
He sits in first position. Time to tee off at the second.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one's online. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
He's currently sitting in first place. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the 6-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. This one's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Still in the lead now after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. And that's how you roll the rock.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
Oh, that was flushed. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, what a ripper from long range.
That was sensational, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive.
7th hole at the Twin Cities. Risk versus reward. Do you feel brave? Driver will get you glory, but an iron will keep you safe off the tee.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt was about 8 feet. That's pretty tidy.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Putting for birdie. Tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
From around 170 yards here. Going with the 7. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action.
And this from the greenside rough.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. How close was that to going down?
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And down it goes. Currently in first position. Setting up now on a par 4.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Going with the 5-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, let's head to the 12th hole. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. This is Lexi Thompson. Let's take a look at the current standings.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Going with the hybrid. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
A birdie putt awaits.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards...
A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Don't be shy.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Second shot here on the 16th. That one should find the surface.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
Go on, get in the hole.
A bit too much pace on that one.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
It's looking solid.
And now that finds him in first place. Here we are in front of a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That was wonderfully done.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That's frustrating. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Par putt coming up here.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Wow, that was just striped.
This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Ooh. A 7-footer right here.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day.
And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.